All right, back here for the UTEP pregame show. Where? Not going to give you what it looks like. See a good chance to get a bowl game. Wyoming, for the bowl and the bowl. Looks like a Hawaii Bowl against Notre Dame was on the table. That'd be nice.
This is the setting. War Memorial Stadium in Laramie, Wyoming. A late season clash, one that could have huge stakes and could be a determining factor in how this season is remembered. Week 11 in EA Sports College Football. It's the UTEP Miners and the Wyoming Cowboys. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Weather could be a factor. For more on that, we go to Holly Road.
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set up here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts the game. Keep you posted from down here on the field. Guys?
We'll see if they can handle the weather in this game. And the Miners headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Cowboys' offense will come out first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
He's brought down immediately and barely got it back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the grab. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. The Cowboys send out the punt unit. Oh, did he unload on that? It's like there's helium in that one. Hauls it in and looking upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. So the UTEP Miners offense will now get its first chance with the football. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
There's a crease. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge game? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Well, and you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
Strong, firm tackle. All right, guys, let's step back here and talk UTEP. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line, and getting a 3-star guy like this can really help them at this level, Jesse.
Yeah, and when you get guys like that on your offensive line, if you can get a couple dudes like that, all of a sudden now you can hang with bigger, better competition. Games are still won and lost in the trenches. I know this is just one piece, but getting this 3-star offensive lineman who is very highly recruited, that was a massive win for this head coach.
Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a gap. It's Wall. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Miners! The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. And the Cowboys with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to the counter. Could be an alley. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you could turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Takes it the other way. In with the pick 6. Touchdown, UTEP.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Wyoming's offense heads out to get this drive started. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. And they pick up just a few on that completion. All right, guys, let's chat a little Wyoming. With just a few games remaining, they're atop the conference standings. Jesse, how hard is it not to look ahead at this point?
Really, really hard, because everybody's talking about the conference championship, who you might play. You still got to deal, you still got to take care of business on the field today. That's the most important thing. It's been a phenomenal season up to this point, David. Great things ahead, potentially, but you got to win this one today.
Well, and I think that's what's really important. It's a great start, and now it's about finishing the season. To be at the top is awesome, but you can't lose a conference game or 2 conference games and get yourself out of the mix here right at the end when you're so close to the finish line.
Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Here comes the option. The pitch. Wide open spaces. They get him corralled, but not before. They had their eyes going everywhere trying to keep up with this option attack. The Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it on the counter. Maybe a crease. Makes it past the marker. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. And the Cowboys have taken it inside the 20. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Motion from the wideout. Caught, and he's headed to the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Wyoming. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into them.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. And this was step one to getting them back in the ballgame.
Looking for blockers. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Miners offense all set and ready to start the drive. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. On the ground, it's Wall. Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5.
Well, I'll tell you, when you start a game as well as this guy did on the opening drive, you're going to earn more touches later. And finally, they handed off to him here on the second drive. But he's really shot out of a cannon in this game. I really like the way he's running right now. He's running hard. He's running with authority. They need to keep giving him the football.
That's a pretty sticky coverage right there, man. You play that man-to-man coverage and you have those out-breaking routes. I tell you what, you got to kind of be careful as a QB how much you want to attack that, especially when the coverage is so tight. He does a good job staying glued to the receiver and knocking the football down.
The Miners come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. And the Miners have their offense in high gear. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jones. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Now on first down from the 40. This time he wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. On target over the middle. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Miners, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Gets the back moving. Back to pass. Right down the middle. He's open on the right. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. And the Miners go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Going to the run. It's Wall. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And listen, the quarterback drops back and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They make the stop, but not before he wraps up his first period with a huge gain. That's the end of the quarter, and UTEP has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Off the play fake. Fires to the middle. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum right down the gut of the field. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. The UTEP offense headed out to the field to start this drive. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead there.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up and wear this defense out.
He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. The Miners will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds.
I get it. It wasn't going to be a positive play. You weren't going to get a lot of yards, but I'd love to see you stick it up in there and hit somebody and finish the play with some physicality and at least pick up 1 or 2.
As long as... Touchdown, UTEP! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over.
And the defense gets home with the pressure and knock him down for a loss, but there are penalty markers down. Let's sort that out. Well, that was an easy one for the officials. You can't grab a face mask like that, and it costs the defense a first down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Gonna run it. It's Hamilton. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps, everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Well, the offense is trying to go bootleg play action that time, but it had no chance because the defensive end won so quickly at the line of scrimmage. He was able to get in the backfield. He smothered the quarterback so fast for a sack.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The Cowboys line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Catch is made at the 15. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. UTEP has the ball, the offense, ready to go back to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Rushes on him, and down he goes.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in the rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Quarterback making checks. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Makes the catch. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. And the Miners will punt it away on 4th down. Here's the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. wrestled down at the 43 after getting 5.
This is an offense, guys, that really believes in physicality, and that's their identity. So running the ball on second down, no problem for them.
The run inside. It's Hamilton. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking for space. It's Hamilton. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Medical personnel out there checking on this senior defensive back. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? They'll try to run for it. Might have a chance. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40.
Nice job by this offense converting the 3rd down. Listen, 3rd and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. 3rd downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Now they'll run it to the right here. They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. 3rd and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Running inside. It's Hamilton. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
I love teams that make it a priority to run the football, and they have today. Another good run by this running back. He's been doing it all night, over 100 yards on the day. Really, really.
Oh, he's got some space. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. And the Cowboys will try. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. Pulls it on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to...
He makes a grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Wyoming. Big-time touchdown there to get some much-needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who are you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Handoff to Jones. Picks up the 1st down. At the 45 on his way. He's loose on the right. The 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Niners.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
He'll bring it out. It's Carney. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Finds his man. It's Pace. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. The Cowboys can really attack on this 2nd and short. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hamilton. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Lions. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense
makes the catch, and he's free. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. At the line of scrimmage, but they won't snap it here. They're going to use the timeout instead. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. To the air on second down. Got his man. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. And the Cowboys come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. There's some room. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. And here's the chance to cut into that lead before halftime. 1st and goal. From the gun. Here's a heat. And the misfire goes out of the back of the end zone.
And this is why this team is losing this game right now. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times. Almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
Snared on the right sideline. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. They keep pushing forward down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Cowboys! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
And I'm not going to say that was a must-score, but that was a must-score. And this offense delivers right before the half. Everything's starting to pick up. Hopefully, now you build some momentum. You cut it to a 2-score game. Got to build on this momentum in the second half.
He'll bring it back looking for help. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Here's the pressure. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. And off to Jones. Just make sure to take care of that football. He stopped after a short gain. It'll be 3rd down. This will likely be the last play of the half. He leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The Cowboys will kick it off to start the 2nd half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Holly, what did you find out coming out of halftime?
I caught up with Coach Sawbill at halftime. This team has found some positives with their 3-game winning streak, but right now they haven't done their job on defense. They get an opportunity now to change that, grab some momentum. We'll see how this goes to start the 3rd quarter. I'll keep you posted on how things develop on the sidelines. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Making side adjustments here. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's going to take off. At the 35, he's loose. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. The Miners come to the line with a new set of downs. The run inside. It's Jones. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball.
Maybe some room here. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down. And the Miners pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. On the run, it's Wall. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Here comes the heat. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Fires to the middle. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7.
And the defense has to be kicking themselves for allowing a first down there. You're just maybe going to give them a few yards and let them set up for a field goal. Instead, you let them move the chains, and now they're knocking on your door 1st and goal.
No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Big guy smells it. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
And after getting it right on the edge, they'll try to punch it in on 3rd down. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Pollard.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys.
They've got him. It's a sack. Took a chance to try to score the touchdown, and they'll get nothing. Offense working from the pistol. Looking for a crease, it's Hamilton. Danced his way through traffic, pickup of 4 to the 19. Solid pickup of 4 on first down, it's 2nd and 6. Caught in the backfield, it's Lyons. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
In defense, you have to have great eyes. You have to have good vision on the quarterback to be able to see it. You can tell he's throwing the football right now. Watch the defense react, come up, get the wide receiver on the ground. He goes nowhere.
And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. And the Cowboys will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Hauls it in at the 25. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Under fire. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. The Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Now they're going to throw it. Oh, they're after him. Got enough space. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. And the Miners trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, UTEP. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's got it. 2-point try is good as they build on this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
We'll send the tight end in motion. They go right back to him. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the 1st down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
Running inside, it's Hamilton. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Snagged out of the air. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. The Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. They'll try the counter. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver going in motion. He'll try it again. Got enough for the 1st. Finding some room. And he gets the 1st down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. And the Cowboys kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Lawrence. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lawrence. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cowboys. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. But then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
He'll bring it out. It's Wall. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got a man, it's Wolf. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. This game is decided as we check out the Week 11 scoreboard. Top 12 teams in the country. Of course, all of these teams playoff contenders. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Takes the handoff. It's Proctor. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Miners decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They stop him immediately, flying down the field, and get to him before he can even get started. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Let's see if this rally can continue. A touchdown followed by the stop, and now they've got the ball back. Breaks the tackle. Makes it past the marker. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42. They'll move the tight end. Keeps it on first down. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6.
Nice job there by the QB on the zone read, because he's watching the D lineman, and he knows he has to keep the football, and then he right away takes it upfield to get some positive yards.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. He makes the catch. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Pressure coming. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
And the Cowboys with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to pass on second down. They're setting up the screen. Oh, look out, the ball's free. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
And I like that this offense is continuing to try to stay balanced and hand him the football and show confidence. He put the ball on the deck last week. They still rewarded him, still giving him the football. But, man, you cannot continue to put the ball on the ground and expect to continue to get carries.
Still on his feet at the 45. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for room, it's Wall. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. Under fire. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
And this is a situation this offense trains for, having the lead late in the game, running the ball to ice it. They're just bleeding seconds off the clock. It's been a beautiful drive so far. And the defense, even though they know they're going to run it, they just can't stop it.
After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Looks as if we have an injured Cowboy on the play. And the Miners are threatening in the red zone. Wants to throw on 3rd down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive, and they'll push that lead out a little further. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. And on that kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Wyoming's offense heads out to get this drive started. And the fumble on that last drive could have been much worse, David.
They bailed him out. They held him to a field goal, so that's the good news. Now this offense has to get it going. Forget about the fumble, Jesse. Move on. Be positive.
And they're upset with themselves, too. They're an offense that pride themselves on ball security. Let's see what they do right here.
Pocket breaking down. And it's a sack. The Cowboys will hustle to the line. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Got him downfield. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. And the Cowboys come to the line on the heels of that big pass play.
And even though they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last 3rd down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Bring in the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They just keep firing. Rushes on him. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
And this is why you don't want to get in these situations. 3rd and long, defense knows it's pass. They're playing pass, playing deep. QB has nowhere to go with the football.
Hauls it in the 1st down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They go to the wide receiver screen. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Ready to fire from the pistol. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a 1st down. The Cowboys will use their first timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the 1st down. They'll give it to him again. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? On second down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Lots of running room. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to put this one in the vault. Now a timeout called by the Cowboys, and they will have no more. That's their third. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UTEP. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. It's complete to the right. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. That score looks as if this one might have put it a little too far out of reach.
Yeah, this game's pretty much over. That was just the icing on the cake. But, you know, speaking of cake, I'm kind of hungry. Can we get out of here? Can we finish this game so I can go get something to eat?
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Dumps it off in the flats. Could not make his way to the corner. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Here's a heat. It's incomplete, and the defense makes the stop and gets the football back. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. He might want another play. Big-time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
The sportsmanlike thing to do might be victory formation. The stat hog will kick a field goal here. He got it, and that lead grows even bigger.